Welcome back to another episode of the Bar and Session, everybody. This is part 2 of our NCAA Wrestling Championships preview. On the previous episode, we looked at the first 5 weights, 125 through 157, and today we are going to be looking at the upper weights, 165 through 285. Gentlemen, how do we feel?
Not prepared.
Ryan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sammy?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. And I think I'm gonna upset some people with these picks, and I guess maybe that's kind of the point. But look, I don't mean to do it on purpose. I mentioned this at the start of the last episode. My picks are heavily biased, either towards guys that I personally know and I want to see succeed, or guys that I just am a fan of and I want to see, or I want to envision their highest success. So, with that out of the way,
Are we just doing top two? Are we just picking our finalists?
I kind of walk through the notable things of my bracket.
Oh, well, I haven't even filled them out. I'm just looking. I'm going off the cuff here.
That's totally fine. I've got mine filled out, and I can give you plenty of insight, I guess, into my process. First and foremost, we do have an Indiana Hoosier in here, Tyler Lillard, at 165 pounds. If we want to get started, and I have him making a run to the semis. He has the 7 seed Max Brignola right off the bat. I think with as good as Tyler Lillard has shown himself to be in the past, not always this good, but his peak capability, I think he's better than Max Brignola. I think he is capable of beating a Will Denny in the quarters and in the round of 16, or second round of the front side. I even think that he can beat a guy like Joey Blaze. He kept the match very, very close in the duel. It was a tight loss at Big Tens. I think if he manages to make it to the quarters, I think he can get a win over Joey Blaze and put himself in the semis.
He's got a terrible matchup first round.
Brignola?
Mm-hmm.
What's so terrible about it?
I just think Brignola is kind of a bad matchup. I think he wrestles a style that doesn't favor young Tyler.
Okay, I don't really know enough about the stylistic matchup with Brignola. I just know that
He's tough. He's gritty.
From the matches, he's gritty, but I don't think his offense is I don't think that there's like a high level to it that makes me think, oh yeah, he's going to shoot and score on Tyler Lillard, because Lillard is tricky to score on whenever he's feeling himself. Outside of that, Caliendo and Mesenbrink are making the finals, and Mitchell Mesenbrink is winning this bracket. I don't think there's any reason to assume otherwise. I think Ladarian Lockett gets his revenge over Nico Ruiz in the quarters, falls to Mesenbrink in the semis, comes out the back for third place. Yeah. There's a good number of seeds, like 14 and below, that are very solid, very gritty guys. Andrew Barbosa from Rutgers, who obviously he just showed that he can beat somebody like Joey Blaze. Even Noah Mulvaney. That's Noah Mulvaney, Andrew Barbosa. That's a very good first round matchup. Andrew Sparks and Ty Whalen. Whalen is from Princeton, probably a little under the radar. Doesn't have like the best record so far this year, but up at this weight, he's been tough at 49 and 57. I think he'll be pretty good at 65. See what he can do. Patty Gallagher, Braden Scholes, a 16-17 matchup. That's a great first round matchup. So definitely Connor Uten. This is a guy who I think, if you're looking for somebody to find their way onto the podium, who is in like almost the bottom half of the seeds, especially with his draw, I think it's something that's very possible. He's super tough.
Yeah, and they were in the Cyclone faithful. They were very optimistic about him this year.
Yeah, I mean, I even mentioned it in my Cyhawk preview. I was like, I think this guy could beat Michael Caliendo. So maybe a little too optimistic, but
Does Reese know he's muted?
No, I know. I'm concerned. Like,
about what?
I can barely hear this guy over here.
No, I
Barely.
can hear. I can hear Ryan, and I'll take care of
Okay.
it in post.
So you
It's
think
gonna be
people
okay.
will be able to hear it? Okay.
I hope so.
Probably just because I have no headphones.
Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Okay.
But
Are you worried about anything in the bracket, Reese?
Did you hear that,
I like
Reese?
some of these matchups in the round of 24 on the backside, in my bracket at least. I
I don't
got
think I've heard
Gallagher Denny.
it.
Who wins that match?
You have Gallagher Denny.
Yeah, man, that's a
Oh, so
good.
you have Gallagher losing, or yeah, you have Gallagher losing first round,
Yeah.
and then Will Denny losing to Brignola.
Yeah.
Um, interesting. And then that would be in the round of.
Araujo and Waylon. That's another good one.
Yeah, I have that. I have Araujo winning
Who
that.
would? I mean, would you pick? I pick Araujo probably. Waylon hasn't had that spectacular of a year.
No, I think we'll see some flashes, but not necessarily like a complete performance from him.
Yeah.
EJ Parko, another guy who's kind of had to bump up to find his way onto the starting lineup for Stanford, and managed to find himself at the national tournament. He could disrupt some things. Maybe not like take
Yeah,
out
he's
a
good.
big name, but he's tough. So
Yeah,
this
him
will be
and like his little where I thought I got like him like where he could end up in the round of 24 against Mulvaney. And if he can totally beat Mulvaney, and if he beats Mulvaney, he's in the round 12. Or I guess that's the round of 16, isn't it? Yeah, that's the round of 16. And then in the
yeah,
round of
yeah.
12, he would have the loser of what I have as Brignola or Blaze, which would probably be Brignola. I think
Dude,
Blaze is going to make the semis. Honestly, like I don't think it's going to be. I feel pretty confident in Messenbrink, Lockett, Caliendo, Blaze. I feel pretty confident in that quad or that
speaking
group of
of
four.
speaking of lower seeds and tough quads, Matt Olgin at the 22 seed. This is a guy who in the past, he had Shane Griffith's number, right?
Yeah, you beat him once, I
I
think.
I looked up his wrestle stat, Matt Olgins.
Yeah,
Guess what year this is for him?
it's like sixth. It's his seventh year.
Seven. This
Nice,
is his 7th year.
nice.
Yep, he's one of those COVID kids. So like this little
So I
group of
have him
four,
going
Ryder
0 and
Downey.
2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because this group of four is Ryder Downey, Matt Olgin, EJ Parko, LJ Araujo. Like that is a tough group of four right there. So
Yeah,
I
like
also
young
have him
guys
going 0
too.
2, but
That's how. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, Parko's a freshman, right?
pretty sure redshirt freshman.
Yeah, because him and his brother could have wrestled at the Iowa Stanford duel last year.
Oh yeah,
Do we think like if Blaze and Messenbrink meet in the finals, do we think that's a match at all?
no, I don't think there's anything. I don't think anybody has the skill set to manage Mitchell Mesenbrink.
Yeah, maybe not.
And I'm pretty
How
set
did
on
he do
that.
it against Tyler Kasak, man? How did he do it? Kasak looked unbeatable last year.
Um,
Then he did lose to
that's it.
Antrell, who Antrell was, I mean, really good too, but that's a
Yeah,
bad matchup for Blaze, I would say.
I I just think the raw pace that Mesenbrink puts out there, it
It's it,
along with
it's kind of a
his diverse offensive skill set. Yeah.
It's a Forrest Blaze situation, if you ask me.
Yeah, but
Forrest
is
Marcus Blaze.
is two things. I think Mitchell is a little more inside the box with his with what he does. And I don't think Joey Blaze is quite as good as keeping things locked down as Marcus.
Maybe.
But I
He
would
shut
love to see
Caliendo
the
down.
matchup. I would love to see the matchup.
He shuts down pretty much everybody he wrestles.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he just didn't know that, whenever you have somebody in a front headlock, you can spin like a top on top of them and get the takedown.
Yeah. And that
So
dude's good. Barbosa's good. That's not like a fluke. Barbosa's
he's tough, but
a solid dude. He's a freshman, right?
I think he's a freshman. Yeah. Yeah.
Captain Barbosa.
Uh-huh. All right. Closing thoughts on 165.
I have none.
Anything from our ghost?
Next topic.
Closing time.
Closing time. All right.
Wait.
Yeah, it is.
Before we move on, can I give my picks for the first 5 weight classes? Just the champs.
Let's hear your 5 champs, Ghost.
I've got Lilladal, and then I'm going. See, this one's tricky. I'm gonna go.
Some say the trickiest.
I'm gonna go Forrest. I know, right?
Coward.
Mendez. I feel like Van Ness is going to find a way to choke, but maybe he won't. I'll go Van Ness. And I'm going to go. I'll go Meyer Shapiro.
Yeah, my 5 to recap from yesterday are Spratley, Forrest, Mendez, Joy, Shapiro. And Jacob Moran makes the finals too. You're muted, Reese. You're muted.
I still don't have any AAs. None whatsoever.
Huh?
That's what I unmuted myself to tell you guys.
I don't know what you said.
To make my picks.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I was just following up on what Ryan was saying.
Right, and I kind of assumed.
Yeah.
174. 174. I don't have too much outside the box here. Honestly, when I was getting ready to look at these before we started recording, because we got a Hoosier at 174, Derek Gilcher, I did not think I found a way to get him onto the podium, and I am re-looking at the path that I have given to him, and it's not. It's ridiculous. This is probably the most I've reached. No, so far this is the most I've reached to be able to get a Hoosier on the podium. But let's just walk through it. Derek Gilcher is the 26th seed. He's got the 7 seed Cam Steed, Big 12 champ, round 1. He loses that match. He loses that matchup, and that's okay because we're backside. We're road warriors. We love the backside.
Are you backside boozies?
Yes, and so we've got Luca Augustine. Whew, this is not an easy first backside match, but we get through it. And what's our reward for winning our first match? We have the number 9 seed Bo Mantanona. Probably not going to be able to win this match, but we do it anyway. And then we've got Colin Kelly, who we had on the ropes, or actually, I think we were beating in the duel at Illinois, and we dropped it late, but we're getting our revenge this time to put ourselves into the blood round. And who do we have? Maddie Singleton. We get the job done because Singleton's at sad boy hours. And we find ourselves in the placement area. We're top 8, and then we beat Carter Schubert to advance to top 6, and we get dusted by Carson Harchla. Top 6 for Derek Gilcher. and Simon Ruiz is my champ. Which I want to ask the people. Here's two things. Two things have been happening at this weight class. Either one, everybody says Haynes next topic. They're saying it's the next topic weights are Mitchell Mesenbrink, Josh Barr, and Levi Haynes, and they don't even talk about Jesse Mendez. And then everybody else is saying no. Levi Haynes is going to lose to Chris Minto, and I'm sitting here saying, who forgot about Simon Ruiz? Why?
I don't know. He's forgettable.
What are we doing? What's going on?
I'm putting
Why? Well, yeah.
putting
Why do
Levi
you
Haynes at the top for this one.
you give Simon Ruiz no shot?
I do. I have him winning it.
I'm saying talking to Ryan.
Oh, I mean, he has got everyone has a shot.
Oh, shut up. Do you remember Ruiz versus Haynes on the backside last year?
Yeah, he was right there. I mean, wasn't he winning that match?
No, but he was in on the winning takedown, and
Oh, that's right.
the scramble ensued, and Haynes won it. But the point stands. Simon Ruiz is the 2 seed for a reason. And people are going to say, "Oh yeah, well, that's because he's only 16-0 and he had a cupcake Cornell Ivy League schedule." Shut up. He beat Matt Singleton. He beat Alec Facundo. He's good. He's beaten good guys. And he's going to beat Levi Haynes. I hope.
Well, he's got to beat Minto first. How do you think that Minto match goes?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I just think he's going to win it.
Minto strong.
Minto strong. Minto long.
Very strong. Ruiz seems like he's
Minto
really
rough
strong
and Minto
too.
tough. It's yeah. It's got to be like a John Lowe type of strength, where he grabs you and you're like, "Ugh, get off me." But I don't know.
Yeah, man, yeah, I know I haven't gotten there yet, but back to your point about what the public thinks about who is a lock and who isn't a lock. I feel like it's very mixed. Like there are a lot of people who think it's. I mean, obviously you got your real locks between 165 and 197. I'd say those are your two true locks. That's it,
Dude,
in my
it's
opinion. But then you got a lot of people who think like there's, they'll include 74 or they'll include 57, even
or
125,
84 and 125. Like
84.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's some
84 is stupid.
there are people out there who are like, if you are picking against a Penn State wrestler, you've lost your mind. And
I mean, that whole over under 5.5. I decided this yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. I'm going all in. I'm gonna make this tournament as stressful as possible for myself.
me too.
I'm
I've
gonna
done it.
find what's the best. What,
I've done it.
you've already done it?
I've committed to like I I want to see. I only have 2 Penn State champs, and like I thought to myself, like, what's the best outcome of like individuals and teams that I want to see have moderate success? And it's like Penn State still wins, but they only have 2 champs and they have 8 All-Americans.
I don't
Oklahoma
think we're talking
State.
about the same thing.
Okay, then go ahead. What are you saying?
I'm talking about betting.
Oh no, I don't do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I got the
What are
bug,
you?
dude. I'm probably gonna like. I don't know where to go. Like, I don't know what the go-to like sports book is for this type of thing. But every year I always do like, I'll do like pick 'em contests and fantasy stuff. I want to do the fantasy thing on WrestleStat. I think it's still
with
open. Pat
with the
Mineo
wrestling
usually
room?
does.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah. That's Pat Mineo's thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
We are in a group that we do fantasy wrestling. And yeah, I want to do some pick'em contests. I want to just do some straight up,
Gambling.
spreads, over unders. I just want to. I don't know. I've been having to fight the bug for a long time, especially like this year, like between football and basketball. I've been a good boy. I haven't been. I've been resisting it. It's everywhere now, and can especially like in Kansas, it became legal a few years back, and
Dude,
it's just like it's penetrated every single like aspect of your everyday life. It's everywhere. It's inescapable. And you know what?
that is
I
not
can't beat
that
them.
is such a
Join them.
that is such a bad pitch for gambling.
And it's
You make it
wrestling.
sound like
No, it's wrestling.
uh,
It's wrestling. It's one. It would be one thing if it's basketball or football even. But wrestling is a lot more predictable. I think. I spent like a season on this website. It's like the only place that I could find that had college wrestling betting lines, and that was like the 2018-2019 season, and I made like good money. I had like no money at that point in my life, but I profited a lot of money, only to find out that when I tried to pull my money out, I found out I had to bet a specific amount of how it works. Like if you take like free, you know how they'll give you free like a free like
yeah.
$100 to bet with or whatever. Well, then there's a catch where you have to bet like 10x that amount in order to actually withdraw those winnings. And then when I tried to continue to bet, the website like locked me out of my account, froze me out of my account, and basically told me, since you tried to withdraw, we have to get some proof of identification. Like they wanted me to upload my ID and email them it, and also upload a copy of like a bill of like my utility bill to prove that I lived here in the United States, or proof of residence or whatever. So I just have like I have like $400 or $500 sitting in that account for about the past almost 10 years now. But anyway, long story
Kids,
short, I'm in. I'm all in.
kids stay out of gambling.
One
Kids,
time,
use discretion.
Sammy,
Be reasonable and use moderation. Gamble in moderation
Sammy, you remember
or
that time
abstain.
you wrestled in a freestyle tournament in Dallas, and recent I came down and watched you.
Ooh, yeah.
What about it?
Uh, there was this dude on Twitter who had like lines for some of the like matches at that tournament, and I bet on one. I couldn't remember. Reese, do you remember who it was? I needed them to win by fall,
I
and
don't
they were losing
remember.
the entire match, and then they got the fall with like 10 seconds left. One turned my $5 into 50. It was awesome.
Who would that
From
have
then on, I
been?
was pretty much hooked.
So that was at the last chance qualifier.
Yeah, I can't remember who
They
the
had
bet was.
where were their betting lines for the last chance qualifier?
It was just some dude on Twitter doing it. Hold on, let me look.
Oh,
Let me
oh,
look.
okay.
Let me look through my DMs.
Kids, stay out of gambling.
Or don't.
I I got approached on Twitter about because I said that Penn State would only have 3 champs. And they're like, okay, side bet, $100 down on that. I was like, no,
You should
no,
have done
thank
that.
you,
Why
leave me
wouldn't you take
alone.
that?
'Cause, I mean, they're probably gonna have at
That
least 4 champs. Penn
they
State.
kind of punked you there, dude.
I don't gamble. I don't have money to spend like that.
You don't gamble even a little bit. It's fun, dude. Just a little bit
No,
here
I
and there.
don't.
It's fun.
The only money I have ever gambled has not been mine.
I will say I did that same year where I was betting a lot on NCAA wrestling. Uh, Later in that season, during I'm guessing it was probably the U.S. Open or the trials. I put like $100 down on the field against Frank Molinaro. So it was Frank Molinaro versus the field, and there was really good odds. And you had Ryan Deacon, Alec Pantaleo. Um, Hayden Hidley. You had several guys who had realistic chances at beating Frank. He ended up winning it. Like Ryan Deacon was winning, and at certain points in the match, but at that point in his career, he would get up a lot and then blow it. And losing that $100 was like devastating. It ruined my entire week, man. But and also at that point in my life, $100 was a lot, so it was painful. So that is a cautionary tale. If you take losses hard, that shit can hurt.
Does it hurt,
Yeah, no,
Reese?
thank you. All right.
It was Evan Henderson is who I bet on.
That
Who?
makes total sense. Evan Henderson.
I can't remember who he was wrestling, and I just bet
Could have
on
been
I just bet on the money line, and he
It
was
could have been
losing.
literally anybody, dude.
He was losing the entire match, and then he got the fall with like no time left. Turned $5 into $50 right there.
That's nice. Okay. Other notable elements to this, man. Where do I have MJ Gaitan losing? Oh, I have Pinto making a backside run to the blood round and then losing to Facundo. I also have Facundo taking fourth place, avenging his long time loss streak against Patrick Kennedy. That felt good for him. So can't wait to see
So
him do that.
You have Gaitan losing to Singleton?
Yeah, 100%. Dude, he might not even beat Brody Bauman.
I got him beating Singleton. You're right. He might not beat Brody Bauman, but I have him beating both of those guys. And hell, maybe I'll pick him against Minto. Who knows? Maybe I'm back in on the Gaitan train. I
That's
bought
crazy.
stock early.
Jared Sima also makes it to the blood round and then loses to Patrick Kennedy. That's going to be a tough one. Jesus Christ, Reese.
You're anti-sunflower.
What do you mean? Dude, if I have Patrick Kennedy losing to Jared Sima, that is bad for the Hawkeyes. And like they need this right now. The Kansans will take a loss to just Iowa needs this.
We're still riding that Wyatt Hendrickson high.
Yeah, we'll have that one for a while. And we got shooters at this year. We got Witt, we got Dawson, we got Sima. Reese, I was wrong yesterday. Devin Dawson is Kansas kid.
A fourth.
So that's 3.
He's a quarter.
3. Yeah, he was only there for 1 year, but that's fine. Minnesota, you can take your 3 quarters. Whatever.
He did 2 years at Pratt.
Okay. Well then, yeah, he's ours. Screw it.
Not a Kansas guy.
Yes, he is. Okay. Any other thoughts on 174?
Nope. Levi Haynes.
Simon Ruiz. And Reese, you complete the trifecta.
I got one thing to say. One question to ask more. Well, does Karcha, if he makes the semis, he got over Kennedy last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. He got over the Kennedy hump. Can he do it? Does he have a shot? What percentage do you give him against
5.
Haynes?
Yep, 5. That was exactly
maybe
the number
15. Yeah.
15?
15 tops, but probably 5.
Give me 25.
Oh. No. You don't. No. Denied.
This is it for him. This is his last chance.
I know. It just, you don't, dude. Okay, so actually, I forgot to mention this part about 174 because I do have a quarterfinal matchup that I think most people most of the time would find very intriguing, and that's Alex Facundo versus Levi Haynes. Reese, turn your volume down just a little bit. Facundo, Haynes, former teammates. Facundo even has the most recent win in freestyle, like over Haynes. However, here's my issue. Facundo has a high shot rate, and gets in on legs, gets in on attacks.
Sorry.
Are you there?
I was just
All
trying
right.
to move the mic away from my computer.
Yeah. My issue is that Facundo and how long he takes to finish shots it plays into how good Haynes is at defending. If you give Levi Haynes a moment to stuff your head and put pressure in with his hips and lengthen the position out, you're not going to finish the shot. And so I don't think Facundo is able to get over the hump against a guy like Levi Haynes. And I think, yes, Carson Hartzler could finish some shots and score on Haynes, but I don't think he can put a full, complete 7 minutes together. That is my estimation. All right.
Okay.
184. Let's get to the fun stuff here. I have something happening in this bracket that has yet to happen.
184?
Yeah,
You
that's what I
have
meant.
Aiden Sinclair taking down Angelo Ferrari.
No. I have a 33 seed beating the 1 seed.
Who's that?
Sam Goen.
Lots of faith you have.
All right. And you know what? I understand that, like, Reese, I'm still getting some feedback.
That's crazy. Because, like, I'm not going to be able to hear Ryan at all if I turn it down anymore.
Okay. All right.
Maybe turn yours down. If you can. Can you?
What?
Can you do that?
What
Turn
no,
your input down?
Make this quieter?
Make your mic quieter?
I can't do that in the middle of the show, I don't think. Maybe.
Push it away from you?
I don't know. Sure. I'll talk from here. Here's the deal. Rocco Welch has given up takedowns, I think, against 3 people. It's been Fishback, Mantanona, and Sam Goen. Sam Goen's gotten a takedown on him twice in their one match. So the person who has the most offensive capability, or has at least shown it, is Sam Goen. But I also recognize at the same time this is insane because it's a 33 seed versus a 1 seed. Yes, Sam Goen maybe shouldn't be the 33 seed because all of his losses are guys that are seeded top 20 or higher, but his wins are kind of a messed up situation. Either way, just if it's going to happen, this is the most likely situation for it to happen. And honestly, I think most people in the arena would be psyched to see this happen. So I'm having it happen. I'm having Sam Goen beat Rocco Welch, and then he's going to beat Ian Bush, and then he's going to beat Chris Moore and make the semifinals, where he has James Conway, and he's going to lose. And the Cinderella run's going to end there. But, however, that means he's going to take the slide. He's going to go all the way down to 6th place because he's going to lose to Aiden Sinclair on the backside, and then he's going to have Rocco Welch for 5th, and Rocco is going to tech fall him. He's going to be very mad, and he's going to do bad things to Sam Goen for 5th place. And in the finals, we're going to see James Conway versus Angelo Ferrari, and Angelo Ferrari is going to complete the season with how many losses? 3 losses and 0 takedowns given up. He's going to win. He's going to beat Aiden Sinclair. He's going to beat Max McAnally. He's going to beat Caleb Campos. And he's going to beat Chase Kranitz. And James Conway.
What can I say other than
not how I see it going down.
Tell me.
Who, me?
I see Aiden Sinclair doing it.
Yeah. That's fair. Dude, Angelo really boned himself by forfeiting out at Big Tens.
Yeah, well,
he screwed this up, man, because he really should have been like the 5 or
He
4
did.
seed, probably the 5 seed, because like McAnally or not McAnally, James Conway lost to Caleb Campos.
They should have
So
made him
like
the 8 seed.
make him the 8 seed, make him the 7 seed, or no, make
Make
him
him the
the
9.
6 seed, make him the 9 seed, make him the 4 seed. Like make him anything other than putting him on the bottom half. Because I'll tell you what, if Sammy G doesn't beat Rocco Welsh is making the finals. The only other 2 guys that could stop him are Mantanone and Fishback, and neither of them are going to get past Conway because they're going to empty the gas tank, beating each other, and
You
then they're
don't
going to
give
have to make
Conway a
weight.
shot?
No, I don't.
Why not?
He's not the complete. He just doesn't have. He's missing something that Sammy G has, and so he's just not going to be able to get it done. Now,
I think you have you watched him wrestle?
yeah, he's pretty good.
He really good.
He's pretty good, but a lot of his stuff relies on that pace and the pressure, and I think that is something that Rocco Welsh is going to be able to withstand. We'll see, though. We will see.
Aiden Sinclair winning it all.
That is the other like good timeline, the other positive outcome, because I don't reliably expect Ferrari or McAnally to beat Welsh, as evidenced by what has happened against him so far. So yeah. With that being said, I also have McAnally beating Welsh on the backside. So, and to my Ohio State brothers and sisters, Dylan Fishback is losing in the blood round to Rocco Welsh. I'm sorry. You can be mad at Sammy G for that. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Zach Ryder gets into 8th place. He beats Chris Moore in the blood round with half of a shoulder.
Just half?
Yeah. Half a shoulder. And well, it's because Brian Saldano took out the half of the other one and trying to put him on his back after he's already on his back. And yeah, Silas Allred slips in for 7th place. So Huskers can be happy about that one. That's what I got.
Reese?
I got I think I'll probably end up putting Rocky on the backside. I don't want him to make the finals at all. But if he does make the finals, he's definitely not winning. In no way can I see, in no possible future do I see Rocky winning the 184 bracket. Not my bracket, at least. It's not
Who's
happening.
Rocky?
I won't allow it. He has skated by too many times. I'm disappointed in the lack of, like, specifically the Flow boys, how they've softened, man. They never go after Penn State. Like, imagine if Rocky or Rocco
Thank you. You had me messed up, man.
I did that several times. Imagine if Rocco had if he was like from Iran or Russia and he'd done that singlet pull on the at Worlds. They would have lit him up. And
people,
it was no big deal. It's a huge deal. It had a huge impact on the match. No matter whether it did or didn't, whether it was accidental or on purpose, that's irrelevant. It was 100% illegal.
Yeah. People were like really complaining about the one where he was on top and you saw him like pulling the singlet strap across the chest. To me, it's the one where he grabbed on the hip and used that to hold on when Angelo had him up in the air, because he's using that as like an anchoring point.
That is the big one.
Like that, you cannot hold yourself up without grabbing that. So
that one was worse than this. That one had more effect on the match than the Zahid Brooks one.
Right. I mean, yeah, every singlet pull has more effect on the match than that one. So, but college wrestling is kind of grateful for that singlet pull. Reese?
Yeah, it's true.
Only one.
I just know that Rocco is getting his comeuppance. He will get his just desserts, and it will be this week. It's gonna happen. He's not going to win 184. Mark my freaking words. That'll be the first bet I place.
That's what I was waiting for. You putting your money where your mouth is. All right.
So how many champs?
Okay.
How many champs do you think Penn State's going to have?
2. I predict 2 in my bracket, but it is probably going to be 4.
You predict Messenbrink and Barr. That's
Bar. Messenbrink. So here's my floor and ceiling. Floor, Messenbrink and Bar.
Who's
Ceiling,
beating-
Messenbrink and Bar plus 2 other
Zilladal?
guys. Oh, Ryan, he's had so many close matches this year. He's lost to his teammate. He can lose.
His teammate's really good.
I understand that.
His teammate
And there's
beat some
other
good
125 pounders.
41-pounders.
Here's the deal, right? A lot of people are talking about like, oh, Luke Lilladall, undefeated Big Ten champ. That's great. There's plenty of talent in the Big 12 and in the ACC that can take him out. Whoever wins between Troy Spratley, Vince Robinson, and Sheldon Seymour, that's who he's going to have in the semis. That is not going to be an easy matchup for Luke Lilladall. And then whoever he's going to end up having in the finals, whether it's, dare I say, Jacob Moran, or Nico Provo, Mark Anthony McGowan, Eddie Ventresca, Jory Volk, Nick Bouzakis. Like, there's so many guys who I think give Luke Lilladall a run for his money. And Ryan, things have gone in Penn State's favor so far this year for too long. Okay? So if they just, dude, if they have like 10 All-Americans and like 7 national champs, I'm going to have a terrible time for the next calendar year.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Did he say that's probably what's going to happen?
He did say that.
It'll be 9 All-Americans. It'll be 9.
7? So you think you're going to have 7 champs?
They could.
Would you put money on that?
How much money?
All right.
How much
Let's
money? How much money, Reese?
No, you guys can put your side bets on the table after the show.
I would never bet with this man.
197. It is the next topic weight, but I want to talk about who can he see in the semis, or no, who can he see in the finals, and like who could give him a run for his money. I have one name in particular on my mind. I guess 2. And then there's probably a third one that people are thinking of that I don't actually expect to be a real problem for him. But Josh Barr is going to win. I think you could see guys like Sonny Sasso and Rocky Elam give him a run for his money. And then the other person that people might consider is Justin Rademacher. If he makes it to Saturday night, full feed, he's going to be like 289 pounds by then. And you know, ready to outstrength Josh Barr. I just don't see it happening. 1, I don't see him getting there. And 2, if he does, it just doesn't feel like it's going to happen.
Who? Novak? Is that what you said?
Justin Rademacher.
Oh, Rademacher. I'll say I think Novak is interesting. Maybe Lil and Elam and Merrill. Merrill too is someone I would love to see against Barr, because I don't see Barr blowing Merrill out of the water. You know, I don't know. I have a hard time picturing that.
I don't know, man. So Merrill is who I have making the finals.
Oh, okay.
I have him making the finals. He beats Ben Venadia, Max Stout, Rocky Elam, and Stephen Little to make the finals, and then he drops the finals to Josh Barr. That's what I have.
Okay.
Now,
If he can make the
you know,
finals, he's got a shot.
Yeah, anything can happen Saturday night, but and then round of 12, we've got Remy Cotton losing to Joey Novak, Gabe Sollers beating Angelo Posada, Rocky Elam beating Luke Geog, and Justin Rademacher beating DJ Parker. That could all flip around. You've also got a 27 seed, Gabe Arnold, who is a lightweight landmine and could be a problem for most people. I don't think he's going to win his first round matchup since it's probably the biggest guy in the weight wrestling the smallest guy in the weight. And that normally doesn't pan out well for the smallest guy. Bennett Bergey's also pretty under the radar, tough guy that people should keep an eye on. Remy Cotton, Branson John. Those are some other Big Ten hammers. Colton Hawks with a 7-9 record has had a overall terrible season. Kind of came alive at Big 12s. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
I like Hawks. Yeah. What can I say?
All right. Okay.
Some might even say love him.
Yeah. Well, he's up a weight class, so you could even say Big Hawks.
Big Hawks.
Yeah?
Big Hawks do some big things.
All right. Ryan. Thoughts and prayers.
He didn't even care. I got nothing from him.
I'm going to say Josh Barr.
He said Josh Barr, Reese, if you're curious.
That was his pick?
I'm going to say he beats... Man, I want to go Elam, but...
It sounds like he's medicated.
He's just got a child who's trying to sleep.
Yeah, my baby is right up there.
You need to go out in the shed. You need to set up a studio in the shed.
Hey, you know what you need to do, Reese?
Do you have a shed?
You need to shed these balls from your mouth.
Hey, when are you moving?
May 1st.
May 1st?
New studio.
Did he say May 1st? I can't.
He said May 1st. He said May 1st. And you know what? We're going to move forward because you guys are... I'm not playing telephone. All right. 285. Time for the big guns to come out. And I have some things happening.
Before we move on, I want to get your opinion on this. Geog versus McDaniel. That's what I have in the second round on the backside. Who would you pick?
Geog.
All right, McDaniel it is. I'm just kidding. What about Amos and Devin Dawson? Who should I pick there?
Dawson.
Is he? Do you really think he would beat Amos?
Yeah,
it'd be a good match.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right. Let's do some. Let's talk about the quarterfinals here. Up at the top, we got Younger Bastida versus Ben Keeter. Keeter is going to have a hard time getting there. He's got Connor Mirasola, who beat him earlier this year, but I think we are seeing the best version of Ben Keeter. I think the Iowa Hawkeyes are... Yeah. I know. Can I finish what I was saying?
Well, it doesn't make sense when you say he beat him earlier in this year. You preface that when he beat him.
Right. So if I could finish, as I was saying,
I'm just saying the setup is It's a weird way to set
While
it up.
Cole Mirasola beat Ben Keeter earlier this year, I think the Hawks are peaking at this time of the year, as evidenced by the fact that Ben Keeter beat him at Big Tens.
Yeah. It's strange. That's all I got to say. Strange.
Okay. All right. I'm giving credit to both of them. I'm trying to say, hey, there's some back and forth here. It's not black and white. There's a gray area. But I have Keeter making the quarters. He's got Bastida. Bastida's going to beat him.
I have light gray, medium gray, dark gray.
Yep. Nick Feldman takes out Braxton Amos to make it to the quarterfinals, where he will have AJ Ferrari, and Ferrari is going to get the win over Feldman again to tie their series at 2-2.
You think so?
That's what I think, but get ready because something's going to happen in the semis between Ferrari and Bastida. Tegadali beats Devin Dawson, who had to take out Nathan Taylor to make it to the quarterfinals, and Connor Doucette falls to Isaac Trumbull in the quarters. In the semis, we have Younger Bastida versus AJ Ferrari, a match, a heated rivalry. Good show reference. If that dates back to 2021, Bastida wins this time, and Ferrari is not happy about it. As a matter of fact, AJ Ferrari gets himself disqualified in this match.
What's he do?
I'm not even ready to fathom that. I'm not. I can't imagine. Nobody knows what AJ Ferrari's next move is, and that's honestly that's the charm about him. He's unpredictable, and so that forces him.
You can't predict he gets disqualified and then not tell us how.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I thought you meant like, okay, he got disqualified from the tournament. Now what does he do? I don't know. Transfers, probably.
Does he helicopter the crowd?
No. What's he do in the match?
No. There's an out of bounds exchange late in the match that devolves into fists, and Mark Manning gets involved.
So only AJ throws punches.
You can probably there's probably going to be some controversy. You hit the replay and it's like Bastida got his licks in, but AJ was clearly the aggressor or something like that.
If you see Bastida throw any punches whatsoever, he's DQ'd too, per the rule.
Yeah, but you have to have a winner. You can't have a non-final.
That's not true.
And I'll tell you what, Ryan, it's going to be extremely controversial.
The way it is. 2022 NCAA 125. There is no.
Yeah.
What if he hits him, dude? What if he hits him with the old dick twist?
Yeah, Ryan. The one you're talking about was a 125 pounder from Rutgers. What was his name?
It was Jet Strickenberger and Nico Aguilar.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. But yeah, so
they both started swinging. They got DQ'd, and so there was no third and fourth place guy that year at 123.
I mean, look, if you play back the tape, you can tell how it's like, maybe Bastida wasn't really throwing punches. Maybe it was just like really hard clubs. You can't really tell. But Ferrari turned it into an MMA fight. He gets disqualified. I don't really know what they do at that point. Like, does he still have any points counted towards the team score, or does it all just go to zero?
If you get DQ'd, they take all your team points.
Does he still get sixth place?
No sixth place.
So there's just no sixth.
Yeah, let me tell you about this time in 2022 at the NCAA National Championship at 125. Okay, there's this
between
kid,
Jet Strickenberger and Nico Aguilar. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's clear.
Do you remember what happened in that story, Sam?
They both threw punches.
Yeah.
And they both got disqualified.
Neither of them placed. No third or fourth place guy.
Okay.
First, second,
no points.
Fifth, sixth. No points for either of them. Clackamas basically had it in the bag at that point, and then they gave us a shot. We almost came back and beat them because of that.
Interesting. Okay. Man, I wish I had tracked team race implication, because that would probably take Nebraska from a trophy team to 7th or something like that. But then we move on to the bottom side. Tegadali takes out Isaac Trumbull and then loses to younger Bastida. Bastida finally gets his chip. Isaac Trumbull takes third, taking out Connor Doucette for third place. Like I said earlier, AJ Ferrari falls all the way down to sixth. No trophy for him. Nick Feldman takes the fifth place and takes the lead in the series.
Sorry. Who beats Trumbull?
Tegadali. And Ben Keeter beats
Christian Carroll beat him.
Christian Carroll loses first round.
So you think it's more than sickness for him?
And he had a big old knee brace on after his first loss.
So you think they're lying about the sickness thing?
Who?
They said he was really sick.
Who?
Wyoming.
Could have been both. We'll see. Here's what I know. I need Christian Carroll on the backside in that spot to take out Cole Mirasola and then to lose to Devin Dawson. So that's what I have. And Ben Keeter beats Devin Dawson for seventh.
Just a side thing. I got a weird feeling, back to 25, I got a weird feeling that Cale Lordson is going to have a good tournament.
He came alive.
He had a good Big Tens, right?
He came alive a little bit. And so, you know what, Reese? Who does he have? Ooh,
He's from
Dean
Nebraska,
Peterson.
right? He's a Nebraska boy.
Dude, I think so. But, like, that's a tough one, man. I'm not an Iowa fan, but I can't, in good conscience, have Dean Peterson lose round one.
I got him losing to Dean Peterson round one, then beating Aiden Smith in a rematch. But then he's got Nico Provo, and I don't know what to do with that one.
Yeah, he probably doesn't win that one. Nah, yeah. I mean, he can get a win or two in there, but that's really it. All right.
Good. That's good for freshmen.
That's our second half preview.
I pick younger Bastida.
Reese.
Who am I picking?
Just give me a vibe check.
I'll probably end up picking Bastida. I'm not on the Trumbull train. Suddenly everybody thinks Trumbull's the guy to beat. I have no idea why. Bastida hasn't lost this year, so I'm picking Bastida.
I mean, I can imagine it just because Trumbull looked really good against Nick Feldman.
Yeah.
And I think people are kind of using that as a centralized data point.
What about Bastida has made them think that he...
Everybody says, he falls apart in March. He starts to, he doesn't really, things don't really pan out for him by the time NCAAs come around.
His hand breaks.
Bad match.
Yeah.
His hand breaks.
One bad match.
It was pinky.
One bad 12 seconds or whatever it was.
Yeah. He'll be all right.
So who's winning the team race?
Penn State by, honestly, actually, in my bracket, yeah. In my brackets, Penn State still wins. I think they're the only team with two champs.
No new records.
No new record. So, no. They have 8 All-Americans, 2 champs. Huh?
If he doesn't break the record this year, is he regressing? Do we call that regression?
Technically.
Yeah, I would say that he's coming down the mountain.
By definition of the word.
Dude, I have Oklahoma State getting 2 champs, Penn State getting 2 champs, Ohio State gets 1, Iowa State gets 1, and Cornell gets 3. That is fun. Oh, and Iowa gets 1 with Ferrari. Iowa gets 2 with Ayala. Dude,
why do you have Ferrari winning? Why do you have Ferrari winning?
Because I said earlier this year that he wouldn't get taken down, and now I have to follow through. And I don't know, it's lame to be like, he took third place, but he didn't get taken down, and so
he's lost 3 times and still hasn't gotten taken down
It's
yet.
disgusting.
Who else hasn't been taken down? Vega,
Sergio Vega, Ben Davino,
Davino.
Jax
Is that
Forrest.
it? Forrest hasn't been taken down.
I don't think
Marcus
so.
Blaze.
Blaze, I think, gave up a takedown to Willishell.
Marcus Blaze has been taken down.
I think he gave up a takedown to somebody. Barr's given one up. Mesenbrink has given up one. PJ Duke has given up a takedown, I think, to somebody. Yeah, Brandon Cannon. Jesse Mendez has gotten taken down by a Bellarmine kid.
Yeah. Sounds like everybody's been taken down.
Luke Littledahl got taken down by his teammate. Yeah. Pretty much everybody but them dang true freshmen who be looking so good.
Them true freshies.
Dude, we haven't had a undefeated true freshman national champ since like 1947. Shout out to Cornell Kevin for that stat.
Yeah, but it'll probably have an asterisk.
Why?
I don't know. 13 matches. Oh, he'll have 18 matches by the end of the year. Are you talking about Jax?
Yeah, I mean it could be Jax or Sergio, but
I guess if he gets through, if he makes it. Wait, Jax has been taken down.
I'm saying undefeated. Oh, who took down Jax?
Aaron Seidel twice.
Oh, 3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
You're right. I forgot about that match. But he's undefeated. It was the stat.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Undefeated.
Haven't had an undefeated freshman, true freshman national champ since
1947. I guess. I mean, he's really going to have 2 matches. 2 matches. 3 counting the duel with Seidel. He'll have 3 matches that really, that'll actually have wrestled someone.
Sergio Vega is another option.
Caliber. What?
Sergio Vega is another option.
Yeah, Sergio. Dude, Sergio, if he does it, that's amazing.
Yeah. And I'm guessing Hodge is going to go to Mesenbrink or Mendez. Those are the 2.
Why not Barr?
Runners. Because most of the Penn State vote will go to Mesenbrink. And like,
maybe
I'm down to make. I know.
Barr.
I am down to make a campaign push for Josh Barr to split the Penn State vote between those 2 so that Mendez can win.
That's a good idea.
Hey, I got one question. I think Barr might just be the best guy for the award.
Cool. Good, cool, nerd. Reese, what's your question?
Another totally unrelated question to what we're talking about right now. Styles, Valencia, who do you pick? Who do I pick? Styles or Valencia?
Styles.
Really?
Styles.
What about Block, Joy? Well, you're going to say Joy.
Ryan,
what do you think? Ryder, Block, or Jackson, Joy?
Joy.
All right.
Joy boy.
Joy it is. I'm not sold on the Styles Valencia just quite yet.
Okay. Anything else, boys? We've just crossed over an hour. Don't need to make it too long.
No, I think we did it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to another episode of the Barn Session. We've done this for a long time, and we're going to keep doing it forever. So keep enjoying. Have a good one, and thank you. And goodbye.